Hello and welcome to day trading, scalping stocks, and the trend jumper. That's not typically what we do, but this system is extremely versatile. It can do just about anything. You might just have to kind of come up with your own trade plan. If you've got the advanced university or you've got the automation, then you can run strategies and help you determine things that I basically determined just from looking through several weeks on a chart. And then that kind of gives me an idea of what kind of targets is this market giving me? What kind of stops do I need? Things like that. So, there are several other factors. Unlike the futures that we trade, you've got gaps. So you've got to contend with gaps. How do you handle gaps? What are you going to do? This is the 4th of this month. You can see there was a gap and we never got any signal. The market moved, for about a solid hour before we got our first signal. So, do you take that trade? It was actually in a trade from the afternoon before. That's where this one was. So, right over here, that was a trade from the afternoon before. But, so you've just kind of got to evaluate that. The next thing you need to look at is, what kind of stops am I going to have? Because unless you're using some of the advanced features of the calculator where you can specify targets and it'll all do it for you, but I'm just throwing on the basic trend jumper here with some trailing dots and things like that. I haven't moved to testing it with fixed targets or a dynamic entry. But I think you'll find that just from looking at this, I came up with a couple things. You're looking for a $2 target. You're looking for a stop. If it's really small, you want it to have about $1.50, something like that. Again, here's another gap day. You get this signal, and so you just kind of, the way I was doing it is you just check and see. All right, here's the entry. How far did it get? Again, this is printing dynamic targets, and so here it got $2. It pretty much got its $2. So this might not look like a lot on here, but that was a $2 trade within a few cents. So again, call it a $2 winner, and it was already trailing. It trailed out some more, so you had no risk on this trade. That was the third. So again, if for some reason then you come on in here, what's your stop time? When are you going to quit trading? Again, like we said, the gap on this. So, this trade, how high did it get? You got up and it trailed out. This one got almost $1.50, not quite, before it stopped out. So again, even if you're kind of looking at this and say, hey, I'm going to use this trailing stop I see, I'm going to lock in some profit, on this trade. And so even if you didn't get your $2, it didn't hurt you. I would advise one and done. You win on this, you're done. You're not going to try and keep trading in the afternoon when there's less markets. If you did take the next trade, in this case, you took a short. Maybe this was a loss for you. You didn't trail it, you didn't do any of that. How low do we get? 55 to 7. You didn't quite get your $2. Again, now you're almost at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and of course the stop, it's telling you, hey, go ahead and move your stop down to lock in. So these dots are working off the first money management, but again, we're looking to try and get about a $2 target. So again, did this day hurt? No. Let's start rolling forward a little bit, and you're going to see win after win after win. Okay, you got a gap. All right, how do you handle a gap? Do you wait a few minutes? Do you just get on board? I think getting on board works. Again, this one you can see goes right up. Now, but here's something else you look at. This is a pretty small stop. I would have a little bit wider stop than this. It didn't stop out. But again, this is less than $1. You can't really risk less than $1 because I think you need to push that out about $1.50. So again, $2 and $2 trailed all the way up to this level right up here. Okay, and you're done. Boom. You're not trading anything else. So what's the point? I'm not even gonna, we're not even gonna look at this. But this trade, if you took a second one, I think it got down 94. No, it didn't get far enough. So again, trade one trade and done. Let's look at the next day. Wow, gap profit $2. Okay, your trailer didn't do anything for you. You see that right there? Trailer didn't, but you won. You're done. Stay out of all this chop mess. Next day. Wow, winner. Did this long trigger right here? Nope, didn't. So you took the short, $2 profit, over $2 on the trailer. Okay, let's go to the next one. Next day. Oh, another winner. $2 profit and only $1 on the trailer. Again, this long did not trigger. Boom, short, goes right on down. A winner. All right. Let's go to the next day. Up, we're going to have a little bit of a loss. Look at this huge gap. That's a big gap. All right. There was a potential short here. It didn't trigger. Then you went into this long. All right. So you have this small loss. So you come back around with this short, and you get your $2 winner. You can see this one actually you get, I think you did quite better. Your stops up here. Again, this is the setup. Let me highlight it. This is the setup we're looking for. Your stop holds. You start trailing after this level, and then you go on down. Another couple things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, you're not going to go long here. You're not going to reverse here. You got the market right up here at this level. So again, stay in the primary direction of the trade, and you get it. If for some reason you did stop out, it was, again, you had a reduced risk. You almost got, let's just see what this is. Let's see how far it went down to, because this was a bigger setup. So let's just see what the first dot was. 90, it just looked bigger. It's a little over $1. All right. But anyway, then this whole nice trailer you catch out and you trail all the way down here. So again, just leaving your stop where it was, staying with the direction of the trade, watching these swing levels, another winner. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, a win. Short, all the way down, $2 profit, and $2 trailing. As I say that, I don't trail. Kind of hard to see. I don't know. I think I might have been looking. I might have had a different one, but anyway, maybe you didn't get anything on that trailer. Let's go to the next day. Oh, well, another win and trail down another $2. Okay, so I don't know when I quit. I got tired of marking up these charts. Again, this nice trade right off the open, no gap, triggers in, goes all the way up, and with over $2 in trailing. So again, this is we do have a loss, a small loss here, because it didn't quite make it down there. In fact, if you're using the money management dots, it did lock you in, so there would have been no loss. And so you take this next trade right here, you go long, and notice the your stop. You're going to want to use the moving average, and let's take a look at where you're going to probably put your stop. You've got the swing level. This stop is again less than $1 or just over $1. So get it down and look for a swing level. You've got this candle right before your setup, so put your stop just below that at 88. What are you risking? You're risking $1.80. Again, $2 stops are okay. You're making $2 every time you go on most all trades, and you get this nice winner right here. In, goes up, and all the way. Again, so this can be traded very well, very easy. Oh, here's another nice win. So yeah, you might have a couple losses, but this thing is just kind of goes and goes and goes. Here, another winner right here. You can see it. I didn't even get to this point to mark it up, and then it trailed nicely up for another $1. Let's see how big is this trade. So this was a good sized trade. Let's get another horizontal line here. We eventually got up, but we trailed out before that. So what were you trying to get? About $2? 00, yeah, the first dot in this case was $2. So you hit your $2 and you trailed out for another $2, another winner. So take a look at it. Google L on a 233 tick. If you own the Trend Jumper, go ahead and start. If you've got the full pro version where you can start using some of the other tools and make your targets fixed. Otherwise, just plan on about a $2 target. Stop of more than $1, because $1 is a little tight. $1.50 up to $2, looking for any kind of swing level, and I think you'll see it wins. Let's fast forward to today. What do we have? Well, massive gap, big gap. Again, what do? Do you avoid the gap? Do you wait, give it just a few minutes, or get on board? That'll be from your testing. That's going to help determine that. So, this trade here, a little over $1, lost. It failed. It didn't quite make it, but then you rolled around with a very nice long that won here on this big trade up here. Let's see, what did it end up getting? On the trailer alone, it got you, wow, $2.50 on the trailer, and of course a $2 fixed target. So that erased that one little $1.25 loss. So again, you were done. So that's Google on day trade scalping. Good luck with that.